Okay, so dito na tayo sa part 3 ng week 3 to 4 kung saan i-discuss natin ang learning task 2. So dito sa learning task 2, pinapadetermine sa atin ano daw ang common ratio. At kapag may common ratio, ano daw ang next 3 terms? Ano daw yung tatlong susunod na term? So, yung number 1 is ginawa na sa atin. Ang common ratio is 2. So, simula sa 4, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 2 is 64. And 64 times 2 is 128. So, meron tayong 32, 64, and 128. Okay? So, kinopya ko lang to at dito ko nilagay, no? So, yung next is 972324108. 972324108. So, para makuha natin yung ratio, ginawa natin is yung nasa kanan, 324 divided by 972. So, medyo nagkamali. Tama yun, no? Pero since malalaki itong number, mas maganda kung ang ginamit ko pala is 108. 108 sa taas over 324 sa baba. Okay? But pwede na rin to, no? 324 divided by 972. So, 324 yung nasa taas and 972 yung nasa baba. So, luckily, swerte, ang 972 ay pwedeng ma-divide ng 324. Tingnan natin ang ating calculator. Tingnan natin, 972 divided by 324. Ang sagot is 3, no? So, i-divide natin to ng 324 over 324. So, 324 divided by 324, that is equal to 1. And 972 divided by 324 is 3. Kagaya ng kinumpit natin kanina, no? 3. 972 divided by 324 is 3. So, ang ating common ratio is 1 over 3. Para malaman natin ang next 3 terms, yung 108 ay multiply natin sa 1/3. So, that is basically equal to 108 times 1/3. So, 108 times 1 is 108. 108 divided by 3. 108 divided by 3 is equals to 36. Yun, 36. 36 times the common ratio, 1/3. So that's equals to 36 times 1 is 36 divided by 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12. 36 divided by 3 is 12. That's why may 12 tayo dun. And then 12 times 1 over 3. So 12 times 1 over 3. So lalagay lang tayo ng over 1 dyan. So 1 divided by 1 is 1. And then 12 divided by 3 is 4. Yon. So, ito yung tatlong next term. Ito yung common ratio. Okay. So, next is meron tayong negative 3, positive 12, negative 48. Negative 3, positive 12, negative 48. So, ano daw ang common ratio? So, makikita natin na yung sign ay nagpapalit-palit. Yung una is negative, yung sign ng pangalawa is positive, and then yung sign ng pangatlo is negative. So, pag ganyan nagpapalit-palit ang sign, ang ating ratio is a negative number. Negative number yon pag nagpapalit-palit. Paano natin makukumpit ang common ratio? Kunin natin yung nasa kanan, positive 12, divided by yung nasa kanan, nasa kaliwa. Pag ganun, pabalik. 12 divided by negative 3. No? 12 divided by negative 3. 12 divided by negative 3. 12 divided by negative 3. So, positive 12 divided by negative, positive tong number sa taas, dinivide ng negative number sa baba, ang sagot is negative. And then 12 divided by 3, that is 4. Ayan ang common ratio dito sa next. Para malaman ng next 3 terms, itong negative 48 ay i-multiply natin ng negative 4. Times negative 4. Multiplied by negative 4. So, ang susunod is negative times negative is positive. And then 4 times 48 is 192. Medyo malaking number pala to, no? Positive 192. Check na natin. Check natin saglit. Forty-eight times 4 is 192. So, tama. 192. Okay? Low? Okay pa ba tayo dyan? Mic check lang ako. Mic check. Mic check. Check ko lang tong mic. Baka nawala. Sana ba yung mouse ko to? Check mic. Mic check. Mic check. Hello, test mic check. Okay. Okay. 192. Positive 192. Ano yung next term? Positive times negative is negative. And then 192 times 4 is 192 times 4. That's equals to 768. 768. Okay, and then the next number is negative 768 times negative 4 is negative times negative is equal to positive, and 768 times 4, 768 times 4 is equals to 3,072. 3,072. Okay, so yan yung next three terms. Check natin. Positive 192, negative 768, and positive 3072. Okay? Next. Meron tayong 0.1, 0.5, 2.5. Para makuha ang common ratio, yung nasa kaliwa, yung nasa kanan, i-divide natin ang nasa kaliwa. So that's 0.5, 0.5 divided by 0.1. 0.5 divided by 0.1 is equal to positive 5. Okay? Kahit check natin yan sa ating calculator, 0.5, 0.5 divided by 0.1, 0.1. So that's 5. Yan ang ating common ratio. So makikita natin 0.5, pag tinimes natin ng 5 is magiging 2.5. 0.5 times 0.5 is equals to 0.20. 0.25. Oh, so may mali dito. Ang nilagay dito is 2.5. So ito dapat ay 0.25. Okay, yan ay dapat na 0.25. Okay, check ka lang, no? 0.5 divided by 0.1 is 5. 0.25 divided by 0.5 is may mali yata ako. 0.25. Saan ba nakuha yan? Ulitin natin, no? 0.5 times the common ratio 5 times 5, that's equal to 2.5. So tama pala to, no? Tama to. Tama to, 2.5. Okay? So alam na natin ang ating ratio. Next, kunin natin yung susunod na mga terms. So this is positive. Ang sagot natin, puro positive. The next dyan is 2.5. Ita-times natin ng 5. 2.5 multiply natin ng 5. That's equal to 12.5. And then, pagkatapos ng 12.5, talagay ko lang dito sa taas na. 12.5. Then, pagkatapos ng 12.5, i-multiply din natin ng 5. 12.5 times 5, that's equal to 62.5. So, yung next term is 62.5 times 5. Bakit nga ba ulit 5? Kasi 5 yung common ratio. 62.5, ito yung pinaka-latest, 62.5 times 5. 62.5 times 5 is 312. Okay? And that's 312. So, ang ating tatlong next term is 12.5, 62.5, and 312. 312.5. So, meron palang 0.5 dito. 0.5. 0.5. 12.5, 62.5, 312.5. 12.5, 62.5, 312.5. Okay? And the last one, meron tayong tatlong numbers. Again, kung puro fraction sila, so paano malalaman ang common ratio? Itong number sa kanan, 1,000 divided by yung number sa kanan, 10,000. 10,000. So, ang pinakamadali dyan is yung tatlong zero sa taas, i-cancel doon sa tatlong zero sa baba. So, ano na natira? 1 sa taas and then 10 sa baba. So, 1 over 10, yan ang ating common ratio. Of course, mas madali siguro kung sa 100 tayo nagsimula. 100 divided by 1,000. Okay? Yung dalawang zero sa 100, kakancel natin sa dalawang zero ng 1,000. Ang natira is 1 over 10. Yan. So, tama ang ating common ratio, no? Ating common ratio is 1 over 10. So, ang next question is, ano ang next three terms? So, ang pinakahuli natin is 100. So, basically, ang ibig sabihin ng 1 over 10 is divided by 10. Di-divide natin sa 10. Okay, so 100, divide natin sa 10, that's 10. So, 10, itong 10 na to, divided by 10, 10 times the common ratio 1 over 10. Ang ibig sabihin nun is di-divide lang natin to ng 10. So, 10 divided by 10, that's equal to 1. Yan, 1. And then, itong 1, times natin sa ating common ratio, 1 over 10. So, ang sagot is 1 over 10 din. Okay, 1 over 10. So, 1, ito sa pangalawang unknown na tayo eh. 1. So, nag-umpisa tayo sa 10,000. Next is 1,000. Okay. Ang next is 10. Because itong 100, nung dinivide natin tan 10 is naging 10. May 100 pa pala muna dito and then 10. And then 10 divided by 10 is 1. No? And then 0.1. And then itong 1, times natin ng 1 over 10, di 1 over 10 din. Yan. So, ang ating next three terms is 10, 1, 1 over 10. Okay? Yan ang ating next three terms. Okay, so gawin na rin natin itong letter C. Okay, so ito ay ima-match natin. Pinapahanap sa atin ang common difference or common ratio. So dito, ang common difference is 3. Nakita naman natin, 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. Dito, ang common difference is negative 5. So, 88 minus 5 is 83. 83 minus 5 is 78. 78 minus 5 is 73. Dito is ang sa box EA, ang common ratio is 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 64 divided by 16 is 4. Box OU, ang common ratio natin is 1 over 5. Because, pag ganyan, mas maganda kung mag-umpisa na lang tayo dito sa bandang kanan para maliit yung number. So, kung saan yung maliit ang number, dun tayo para madaling mag-compute. So, yung nasa kanan na number is 2, yun yung nasa taas, and then yung nasa baba is 10. So, lowest term natin, anong number, ano yung GCF or yung pinakamalaking number na pwede mag-divide sa 2 at 10, the GCF is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So that's why ang ating common ratio is 1 over 5. Next is B. Negative, negative, negative. Puro negative. Pag pare-parehong negative, ang ating common ratio is positive. Pero kung nagpapalit-palit, kunyari negative, naging positive, bago bumalik sa negative, so ang ating common ratio ay magiging negative. Okay? So, humingi na tayo ng tulong sa calculator para medyo mabilis ng konti. 56 divided by 7 is 8. So, parang may mali dito sa given natin dito, no? Negative 448. Parang ito ay, yan. Parang may mali dito. Ang nakalagay sa original is negative 392. Negative 392. So, yan ay mali. Dapat yan ay negative 448. Kasi ang ating common ratio is 8. Yung 56, 56, pag multiply natin ng 8, dapat ang lalabas is 448. Yan. So, sa letter P, that's 448. Mamaya na itong TA, medyo complicated. Dito naman, ang common difference is negative 7. So, nagma-minus lang tayo ng 7. So, yung 2, pag binawasan natin ng 7, is negative 5. Negative 5 minus 7, since pareho silang minus, minus plus minus is minus, and then 5 plus 7 is 12. And then, itong negative 12, bawasan natin ng negative 7. So, since nasa addition or subtraction tayo, yung negative 12 ay madadagdagan ng negative 7. So, bali, ilan na ngayon ang negative? Kakaroon na tayo ng negative 19. Okay? Ito naman, ang common ratio is negative 2. So, makikita natin na nag-umpisa tayo sa negative, and then sunundan ng positive, then naging negative na naman. And then sinundan ng positive. So, negative, positive, negative, positive. That's why ang ating common ratio is negative. And then, kita natin, ang common ratio is 2. 24 divided by 12 is 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay? So, balikan natin tong isang fraction na to. So, paano natin nalaman na ang common difference? Bakit naging common difference? Kasi nag-umpisa tayo sa 1/2, kalahati. So, yung kalahati, yung next ay naging 1. Ibig sabihin, yung 1/2 ay dinagdagan ng isa pang 1/2 para magkaroon tayo ng isang buo, 1. Okay? And next, yung 1 plus 1/2 is 1 and 1/2. Yung isa't kalahati, 1 and 1/2. Pag dinagdagan mo ng isa pang kalahati, then meron ka ng 2. So therefore, ang common difference dito is 1/2. And then, ima-match lang natin tong mga letters, no? Yung, excuse me. First is D is equal to 3. So, ang common difference na 3 is JE apostrophe. So, maglalagay tayo ng JE apostrophe. Next, common difference is 1/2. Nasaan ang common difference is 1/2? Ito, common difference is 1/2. Ang letter dun is TA. Yan, TA. Next, ang common difference is negative 7. Nasaan ang negative 7? Ito, negative 7. So, ang letters dun is IM. Yan, IM. Next, common difference is negative 5. Hanapin natin na ng common difference. Ito yung common difference is negative 5. Ang letters dun is EB. Ayan, EB. Next, common ratio is 4. Ito, common ratio is 4. Ang letter dun is EA. Yan, EA. Next, common ratio is negative 2. Common ratio is negative 2. Meron tayong UC. 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 Then, meron tayong R to the 1 over 5. Ito. R is equal to 1 over 5. So, meron tayong letters na OU. So, ang ratio na 1 over 5, meron siyang kapartner na letters OU. And the last one, ang ating common ratio 8. Natin, nasaan ang common ratio 8? Itong common ratio. Common ratio 8, ang letter dun is P. P. Yan. So, ito yung French word for I love you very much. So, paano pinopronounce yan? So, ang ginawa ko is, okay, ginawa ko is, tinripe ko translate. Ilagay ko dito, I love you very much. Then, translate ko yan sa French. Jet. Okay, so paano yung pinopronounce? Pindutin natin tong speaker para marinig natin kung paano pinopronounce.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Je t'aime beaucoup. Je t'aime beaucoup. So, yun yan. So, mali yung spelling ng sa ating mali ang spelling nitong sa ating module kasi dikit-dikit dito sa according to Google JE space at yung apostrophe ay dapat nasa T. Dapat nandito yung apostrophe. Oops, ano ba yan? And then magkadikit itong buku. Dito pinag-iwalay niya. So dapat magkadikit tong dalawang word na to. Okay, so je t'aime beaucoup. And the last letter for learning task 2 is C. Hanapin natin ang pang-sampung term of the geometric progression for 20-100. So, ginawa ko na yan dito. Number 1, for 20-100, ang given natin is n is equal to 10. Kasi meron tayong 10 terms. 10th term. So, ang n natin is 10. So, yung a to the n natin, palitan natin yung n ng 10. Hindi natin alam yun. Hinahanap nga natin yung 10th term eh. Ang 10th term. A sub 1, yung unang term is 4. And then, ang ating common ratio is 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So, ang ating common ratio is 5. Then, gamitin natin tong formula natin. Itong n magiging 10. Ang ating a sub 1 is magiging 4. Kasi yun natin ang first term. Ang ating common ratio is 5. Ang ating n is 10. So, unahin natin tong exponent. A sub 10 times is equal to 4 times, ganun pa din. No? A sub 10 is equal to 4 times, ay ganun pa din. And then 10 minus 1 is 9. So 5 to the 9 is 1,953,125. So check na natin. 5 times 5 is equal to pangalawa, pangatlo, pang-apat, panlima, pang-anim, pang-pito, pang-walo, pang-siyam. 1,953,125. Okay? So, ulitin natin, no? Paano ba yung ginawa ko sa calculator? 5 times 5. Pag pinindot ko yung equals, yun yung second term. Second term. Pag pinindot ko yung equals, ita-times siya ng 5 yan. That's the third term. Pag pinindot ko yung equals, ita-times niya ng 5 yan. That's the fourth term. That's the fifth term. That's the sixth term. That's the seventh term. That's the eighth. That's the ninth. No? Ulit-ulit. Ang ibig sabihin ng 5 over 9 is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 5 times 5. Siyam na beses, 9 times, i-multiply mo yung 5 sa sarili niya. So, ang gagawin mo sa calculator, 5 times 5, yun, 5 times 5. Pag pinrest ko yung equals, yun yung sagot ng dalawang yun. Pag pinrest ko yung equals, yun yung sagot na nito. 5 times 5 times 5. Pag pinrest ko yung equal, ito naman yun. Times 5 times 5 times 5. Pang-apat na 5 na yun. Ito yung panlima, pang-anim, pang-pito, pang-walo, pang-siyam. 9 na 5. 1,953,125. 1,953,125. Okay? So, ita times 4 natin yan. Times 4. So that's equal to, ito yung pang-sampung term, 7,812,500. Yan ang pang-sampung term, 7,812,500. Okay, so ito, medyo mahirap tong isang to. So 4, -6, 9. By the way, check natin sa answer key. $7,812,500. So tama tayo dyan. Tama tayo dyan. So itong number 2 is 4, -6, and 9. So again, ang n natin is 10 dahil hinahanap natin yung pang-sampung term. Yung pang-sampung term ay hindi natin alam, yung a sub 10. Ang ating a sub 1 is yung first term, that's 4. Ang ating common ratio ay makukuha from -6 divided by 4. -6 divided by 4. So negative divided by positive is negative. And then simplify natin itong 6/4. Ang GCF or yung pinakamalaking number na pwedeng mag-divide sa 6 at sa 4 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So therefore, ito ang ating common ratio. 3/2. So, kumpitin natin ang pang-sampung term. Again, gagamitin natin ang formula. Ang formula ang magsasabi sa atin kung anong gagawin natin. So, itong n ay papalitan natin ng 10. Yung a sub 1 natin is 4. Yan, a sub 1 natin is 4. Itong r natin, ang ating common ratio is -3/2. Yan o, -3/2. And then itong n na to ay papalitan natin ng 10 kasi 10 terms. So, unahin natin to, 10 minus 1 magiging 9. So, ilang ginawa natin, no? Ito lahat intact. Walang pinagbago. Ito lang ang nagbago. 10 minus 1 is 9. So, kapag ang number sa loob is negative, so ang exponent natin ay pwedeng even or pwedeng odd. Again, yung even is yung mga number na pwedeng i-divide sa 2. Ito yung mga number na nagtatapos sa 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yung mga odd number ay yung mga number na hindi natin pwedeng i-divide sa 2. So ito yung mga number na nagtatapos sa 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Pag ang exponent natin ay odd number at ang number sa loob ay negative, ang magiging sagot natin ay negative. Pero kung ang number sa loob is positive, ang magiging sagot natin is positive. Okay? Pero, kung ang ating exponent is even, kung ang ating exponent is even, for example, 12. 12. Ang 12 ay nagtatapos sa 2. Pwede nating i-divide yan sa kalahati. Ang kalahati ng 12 is 6. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang 12 ay meron siyang kalahati. Ibig sabihin, siya ay even number. Kapag ang exponent is even number, and yung base is negative, ang magiging sagot niyan ay positive. At kung ito ay positive, ang sagot ay positive din. So, sa madaling salita, kapag ang exponent is even, yung merong kalahati, yung even number, yung pwede nating hatiin sa dalawa, or pwede nating i-divide ng 2, yung exponent, no? Yung exponent is even, laging positive yung sagot nito. So, kung ito is negative, ang sagot is positive. Kung ito ay negative, ang magiging sagot mo is positive. Positive. Ito ay positive, ang sagot mo ay positive pa din. Okay, so kapag ang exponent is even, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, so ang sagot is laging positive. And kapag ang exponent is odd number, ito yung mga number na hindi pwedeng i-divide ng 2. Kapag ang nasa loob is negative, ang sagot is negative. Pag ito ay positive, ito ay positive. Okay? So, bakit naging 19,683 to? So, yung 3, ito times natin ng 9 times sa sarili niya. So, 3 times 3. Pag pinrest ko yung equal, ito yung second term. Second term, press ko ulit equal. This is the third term. And then the fourth term. And then the fifth. And then the sixth. And then the seventh. And then the eighth. And then the ninth. 19,683. 19,683. So, yung 2, pag binultiply ko ng siyam na beses sa sarili niya, bakit natin yung multiply ang 2 ng siyam na beses sa sarili niya? Kasi meron tayong exponent 9. Ang ibig sabihin niyan is negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2. Siyam na beses mong i-multiply ang 3 over 2 sa sarili niya. So, inuna muna natin yung 3. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, siyam na beses. That's 19,683. And yung 2 is 2 times 2. Pag pinrest ko yung equal, yan yung second term. Yan yung second term, 4. Third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, eighth term, ninth term, 512. 512. Okay? Or kung meron kayong scientific formula, scientific calculator, medyo mas mabilis ng konti dito. So, ulitin natin. 3. Okay? 3. Pindutin ng 3. And then, hanapin tong symbol na to. X over Y. X over Y. Pindutin yan. And then, pindutin ang 9. Pag-click natin ng equals, yan, bibigay sa atin 19,683. So, kung kukumpitin naman natin itong 2, clear muna natin, clear. Pipindutin lang natin yung 2. And then, ang exponent ng 2 is 9. Pag-press natin ng equal, bibigay sa atin yung result, 512. Okay? So, yung 4, ginawa kong over 1. Kasi yung 4, multiply natin sa fraction. So, meron yung 4 at saka yung 512, parang pwede nating i-simplify. No? So, ang GCF nitong dalawang to, ang pinakamalaking number na pwedeng mag-divide sa 4 at sa 512 is 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, magiging 1 na lang yun. 1 times 1 is 1. 512 divided by 4 is 128. Okay? And then, itong 4 is positive times negative. Positive times negative, magkaiba yung sign nila. Ang sagot ay magiging negative. So, yung sagot dito is malayo dito sa ating answer key. Answer key, which is mali rin tong answer key na to. Bakit? Kasi kapag ang 19,683, kapag ang 19,683 ay dinivide natin ng 128, ang sagot is 153. So, 153. So, ilan ang remainder? Yung 153, i-times natin ng 128 times 128, that is equals to 19,584. Pag binawas natin yan sa 19,683, 19, ulit. 153 times 128. That's 19,584. So, pipindutin ko lang tong memory store para yung pipindutin ko lang to MS, yan ay memory store para yung sagot natin ay isa-save niya sa memory. So, itatype ko tong 19,683 at ima-minus ko ang laman ng memory. MR. Ang MR is memory recall. So, ibabalik niya yung number na sinave natin kanina. So, 19,683 minus yung number na sinave natin kanina na 19,584, that is equal to 99. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 99 over 128. So, ang mali lang dito sa answer key is 125 yung kanyang nailagay at walang negative. So, dapat to ay negative 153 and 99 over 128. So, mali itong answer key natin. Ito ang correct answer. Okay? Yan. So, medyo mahaba lang ang discussion natin dito, no? At kailangan discuss natin to para medyo kung naguguluhan kayo, ito yung explanation. Kung medyo alam nyo na, pwede nyo namang i-pass forward para next topic na ang inyong pakikinggan. Number 3 is negative 2, 6, and negative 18. Negative 2, 6, and negative 18. Again, ang ating apat na given, ang n natin is 10 dahil hinahanap natin yung pansampung term. Ang ating a sub 10 ay question mark dahil hindi natin alam yun. Ang ating a sub 1, ang ating first term is negative 2. Ayan, ang ating first term, negative 2. And then, ang ating common ratio is 6 divided by negative 2. Positive 6 divided by negative 2 is negative 3. Positive divided by negative. So, ang sagot natin is negative. And then, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Kaya, negative 3. Ang ating common ratio is negative 3. So, pwede na tayo mag-compute. Gagamitin natin ng formula. Papalitan natin ng n ng 10. Ang ating first term ay negative 2. Papalitan na times. Ang ating common ratio is negative 3. And then, itong n ay papalitan natin ng 10. Next is, ito muna ang gagawin natin. 10 minus 1 is 9. So again, ang ating exponent is odd number. Ito yung number na hindi natin pwedeng i-divide sa 2. Hindi natin pwedeng i-divide sa 2. So, kapag ang exponent natin is odd number at ang nasa loob is negative, ang sagot natin ay magiging negative. So, yung 3 to the 9 is na-compute na rin natin kanina. That's equal to 19,683. Negative. And then negative 2 times negative times negative is positive. 2 times 19,683 is positive 39,366. Mali na naman ang answer key. Negative ang sagot niya. Dapat ang sagot ay positive. 39,366. Okay? Mali ang answer key natin. Dapat positive yan. Negative ang nilagay niya. Number 4. 5, negative 2, 4 over 5. So, 5, negative 2, 4 over 5. So, ang ating given ulit is n is equal to 10 dahil pansampung term ang hinahanap natin. Ang 8 to the 10 natin ay hindi natin alam. Ang ating first term is 5. 5. Ang ating common ratio is negative 2 divided by 5. Negative 2 divided by 5. Negative divided by positive is equal to negative 2 over 5. Yan. Common ratio. Negative 2 over 5. So, ganun ulit. Formula. Palitan natin ang n ng 10. Palitan natin ang a sub 1 ng first term, which is the number 5, times ang ating common ratio is negative 2 over 5. Palitan natin tong n ng 10. So, 10 minus 1 is 9. Again, odd number na naman to, no? Kung ito ay even number, kunyari 12, kunyari 14, kunyari ito ay naging 14, ito ay naging 96, even number, itong negative na to magiging positive ang sagot. Dahil ito ay odd number, itong negative na to ay negative pa rin ang sagot. Okay. So, 2 to the 9 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Na-compute na natin kanina yun. That is equal to 512. 5 to the 9th power is, pwede nating imano-mano, 5 times 5. Pag press ko ng equal, that is the second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1,953,125. 1,953,125. Na-compute na rin pala natin ito kanina. No? So, itong 5 na to ay pwede nating i-lowest term dito sa 1,953,125. Pag ito'y nilagyan natin ng over 1, makikita natin na pwede tayong mag-divide ng 5 sa taas at 5 sa baba. So, 5 divided by 5 is 1. Makakancel na to. Magiging 1 na yan. 1 times any number is 1. And then 1,953,125 divided by 5 is equal to 390,625. Of course, negative. No? So, huwag natin kalilimutan yan. No? Kailangan maingat tayo sa positive or negative. Bakit naging negative to? Kasi positive times negative is negative. Tingnan natin ang answer key. Wala siyang nilagay na answer key. Number 4. So, hindi yata niya alam ang sagot sa number 4. But, yan ang sagot sa number 4. Negative 512,390,625. And the last one, and times 6, 3, 6 over 3. 6, 3. So, may mali dito, no? So, ang ginawa niya is 6 over 3, pero dapat doon is 3 over 2. Bakit 3 over 2? Kasi yung 6, yung 6, yung 6, yung 6 ay dinivide ng 2 para makuha yung 3. So, 6 dinivide ng 2, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Para makuha yung next term, itong 3 ay kailangan nating i-divide ng 2. 3 divided by 2 is 3 over 2. Hindi pwedeng eksaktong i-divide ng 2, hindi kayang i-divide ng 2 ang 3. So, ang third term is 3 over 2. So, ibig sabihin, mali itong 6 over 3 na to. So, again, yung apat na variables natin, ang n natin is 10 dahil ang hinahanap natin pang 10 term. Ang ating a sub 10, ang ating pang 10 term is question mark dahil hindi natin alam ang value na. Ang ating a sub 1 is 6 dahil yun ang first term. Yun ang pinakaunang term. Yan ha, pinakaunang term. 6, pinakaunang term. And then ang ating common ratio is, paano nakuha ang common ratio? 3, yung nasa kanan, 3 divided by yung nagpe-precede sa kanya. Yung nauna sa kanya, no? 3 divided by 6. So, 3 divided by 6 is, hindi natin pwedeng i-divide ang 3 ng 6. Gagawin natin, ilo-lowest term natin. I-divide natin yan ng greatest common factor. Ano yung number na pwedeng mag-divide sa 3 at sa 6? That number is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 6 divided by 3 is 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So, ang ating common ratio is 1/2. So, solution, again, ang formula natin, a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r exponent n minus 1. So, since ang hinahanap natin is pang 10th term, itong n ay papalitan natin ng 10. Ang ating a sub 1, ang ating pinakaunang term is 6. So, papalitan natin ng 6 times r. Ang ating common ratio, 1/2. Then, itong ating n ay papalitan natin ng 10. Okay? Then, kukumpitin muna natin itong exponent. 10 minus 1 is 9. And then, makikita nyo dito, no, kapag positive ang number sa loob, ang exponent natin ay odd number. Ang sign nito is positive. Ang sagot ay magiging positive. Pero kung ito ay negative, ang sagot ay magiging negative. Excuse me. So, 1 to the 9th power is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So, ang 1, kahit ilang beses natin i-multiply sa sarili niya, that's equal to 1. And ang 2 to the 9th power is na-compute na natin kanina yan. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 512. Check natin. 2. Pindutin natin tong x to the y. Yan, exponent para exponent. Exponent ng 2 is 9. So, pag press natin ng equal, 512 ang lalabas. So, 2 exponent 9 is equal to 512. So, makikita natin ang 512 at saka ang 6, pwede nating i-lowest term. So, unang ginawa natin is naglagay muna tayo ng over 1. Over 1 para pareho silang fraction. And then, dinivide natin itong dalawang to ng greatest common factor ng 6 at saka 512. That's the number 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, mawawala na ito ng 2. Mawawala na itong 6. Magiging 1 na lang sila. 1 times 1 is 1. Oops, may mali. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, so magiging 3 to. Itong 6 divided by 2 is 3. 512 divided by 2 is 256. So, mawawala na itong 512 at saka 2. Magiging 256. So, 1 cancel with 1 or 3 times 1 is 3 over 1 times 256 is 256. So, ayan ang pang-sampung term. Pang-sampung term is 3 over 256. So, check natin sa sagot. Tama ang ating sagot. Pareho tayo sa answer key. 3 over 256. Okay? And sa task 3, so iba-iba ang sagot natin dito, no? So tell something about what you have learned by answering the following question. Number 1, explain how to determine the next term of the geometric sequence 3, 6, 12, 24. So, paano daw? So, paliwanag daw natin, explain. Paliwanag natin kung how to determine, paano daw natin malalaman ang next term of the geometric sequence 3, 6, 24. So, ang pinakaunang gagawin is hanapin muna natin ang common ratio. So, makikita naman natin dito, obvious, ang common ratio is 2. Kasi simula sa umpisa, 3, pag tinimes natin ng 2, magiging 6. Yung 6, pag binultiply natin ng 2, yung 6, pag binultiply natin ng 2, ay magiging 12. 12, pag binultiply natin ng 2, ay magiging 24. Multiply 24, yung multiply natin ng 24 by the common ratio 2. 24 times 2, ang next is magiging 48. Number 2, in your opinion, where can you apply the concepts and skills that you learn about geometric sequences? Explain. So, marami tayong answer dyan, but isa sa mga answer ko is in computers, sa mga computer, the memory capacity is often manufactured in multiples of 2. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang mga USB drive ay in multiples of 2. Kung naabutan nyo pa noon, meron tinatawag na 1 gigabyte USB. 1 gigabyte. Pagkatapos noon, ay may lumabas na 2 gigabyte. Pagkatapos ng 2 gigabyte times 2, meron lumabas na 4 gigabyte. And then 4 gigabyte times 2 is 8 gigabyte. So sa panahon ngayon, bihira nang makakita ng 4 gigabyte at 2 gigabyte. Pinakamababa na yata ngayon is 8 gigabyte sa mga tindahan. So ang next nun is 8 gigabyte times 2 is 16 gigabyte. Times 2 is 32 gigabyte. Yung 32, pag tinimes 2 mo, that's equal to 64 gigabyte. And then 64, pag tinimes 2 mo is magiging 128. 128 times 2 is 256 gigabytes. And 256 gigabytes times 2 is 512 gigabyte. Yan. So, yung geometric sequence ay may magagamit sa larangan ng computer. Number 3, what are the difference between arithmetic and geometric? So, napakadali lang nito, no? Yung arithmetic ay merong common difference. While ang geometric sequence ay merong common ratio. Okay? And so that is the end of week 3 to 4. So kung may mga tanong, direct message na lang. Okay? So until the next lesson, end muna natin tong week 3 and 4.